It's very cold where I am. I do not want to take this off, but I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you, y'all. So if you're curious about learning the alchemist power of solo cuddling, then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Brittany Rochelle, and I'm an anger alchemist, teaching you how to alchemize rage to live a magnificently melanated life. And today I'm talking about this powerful practice of solo cuddling. And if you don't know what that is, then keep watching because I'm going to tell you. So often, many of us, myself included, often see like this love or this affection or like cuddling as something that you need a partner with, that you need to be like booed up with someone else in order to access like compassion or tenderness or gentleness, and really getting that and receiving that in your own body. And this is why I believe that solo cuddling is so powerful, and why it's actually an alchemist power, why it's a tool that can help you transform. Because the more you build this loving, intentional, compassionate, gentle, tender relationship with yourself and with your own body, by yourself, for yourself, the more powerful you will be as you transform and alchemize any challenging emotions in your life. I know that I used to feel that it was so pathetic to like master date, to go on dates with yourself, or to eat alone at a counter, or to even like the idea of like cuddling is something that you need a partner for, something that you need someone else for. And there's so much often shame and disgust and just feelings of being pathetic that come with wanting to care for yourself by yourself. And although that's changing a little bit more with like self-care practices, I still think that so much of the compassionate, the affection, the tenderness that our bodies experience, we normally see that as this is something that someone else has to give us. And even for those of us who are partnered, it often makes for really challenging dynamics when you're constantly looking to someone else to give you something and believing that you don't have what you need to fulfill your own needs first. Because even in the most amazing partnerships, that person might not be there all the time. And even if they are, that person is a flawed human being with all their own baggage, with all their own trauma to heal and integrate, just like you. So the more that we can actually learn how to self-soothe, which you could call a form of solo cuddling, and just being really gentle and tender and loving and affectionate with yourself, is a form of being actually able to soothe your own nervous system and really regulate your own body without needing someone else there to do that for you. Actually, when I was 22, I decided that I was going to marry myself. And yes, people thought I was crazy for this, but people think I'm crazy for a lot of the shit that I talk about. And essentially, although I didn't have like a full ceremony and a dress and like the whole nine, I did write out vows to myself, because actually this marriage is one that I can never get out of. And so I was really intentional around the way that I want to show up for myself, how I want to emotionally support myself, and the ways that I am going to invest in my own personal development, doing things like coaching, reading self-help books, really learning the tools to be able to better support myself for richer or for poorer, and better or for worse, in sickness and in health. I honestly don't know all the vows. I mean, I didn't do formal vows in the mirror, but I could. That's probably the next step. So here are some ways that you can solo cuddle. It's really as simple as like getting on the couch, making it super comfortable for you, getting a blanket that is just like soft and amazing and something that you love, not because it's like necessary or here to keep you warm, but something that is honestly kind of like a safety blanket. I think those are really powerful. If you want to light a special candle and just like chill out by yourself, even turning off the television and really taking some time. I love to do this listening to D'Angelo alone in my living room on a Friday night. I'm here for it. and really intentionally like stroking your body or giving yourself gentle squeezes as a form of, actually, it's technically a somatic or body-based exercise, but it's also a way to just give yourself love and compassion. And the more and more we do this and program our minds and our bodies to understand that loving ourselves and giving ourselves gentle, compassionate physical touch is actually a resource for us, even as we deal with some of our most challenging emotions, dealing with rage, dealing with resentment, bitterness, jealousy. The more that we can actually support our body and let our bodies know that it's okay to even work with these challenging emotions, the better we'll be able to alchemize and transform them and gain the wisdom and the intelligence that these emotions have to share. If you're interested in that, I invite you to check out my videos where you can learn more about rage being an incredible teacher. Or if you want to learn more somatic practices, I invite you to check out my totally free ebook called Melanin, a Reclamation, where I share more about my own story, and I also give you some incredible somatic practices that you can do right now for free. So I hope that this video has been helpful for you. I'm excited. Go out there and solo cuddle and master date yourself and really get to know and spend time and energy and even investments on yourself and your own sense of well-being and soothing your own bodies. Let me know how it goes, and I will see you back here at my next video.